He runs over, swinging it around, and Tom Brady's that hoe at them, knocking them both down.
Bang, those fangs will gang. It's your boy Retro, and today we is back in the gaming crib, and today we have another video. Today we got Blank Boy House Caesar. Oh my god. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Just watch that series alone, and all I can say, well, now they're all he. Well, except for the new one. I don't know about the new one. But if y'all new to the channel, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and you already know what to do. I'm not gonna waste any more time because if it's anything to do with Caesar, I'm all up for it. Because Caesar's definitely that nigga. He's definitely invited to the cookout, and boy, motherfucker can talk. Oh hell no! And boy can throw hands and shoot a gun. I am not messing with Caesar at all. Anyway, I need to stop talking. Let's dive on in, y'all.
I don't know why the scientists thought it would be a good idea to give apes super intelligence. They're built like these and have violent tendencies.
Exactly.
Humans basically had the fate of our universe on the line and gave the ball to Klay Thompson wide open, signed our death wish right there. Caesar at this point has had enough of the abuse from the humans. They was picking these boys apart and putting them back together like Mr. Potato Head. So he puts the beats on his abuser zookeeper and frees all the apes to loot.
Boy, let me just say right there,
like Mr. Potato Head. So he puts
this scene right here, the moment this boy said no, everybody was shook. Even the apes were shook. Ape said no. Hell no, boy.
Abuser zookeeper and frees all the apes to loot the rebellion. And I'm gonna need somebody to play his theme song. As they all head over to the Golden Gate Bridge because they need to cross.
Hold on. Am I gonna get copyrighted for that? I hope I don't get copyrighted for that. Cause, YouTube's not gonna be playing with me.
In order to get to the forest. He threw that baseball like James Charles. Jr. is not making the league. I'm not coming back home. But in the middle of bro's conversation, he looks up and sees Caesar and his goons charging across the bridge, running over all the cars. How the hell am I gonna explain to my insurance that a chimpanzee stomped on my vehicle? All of this is crazy damage being done. Imagine you just trying to go home and they're treating Caesar like Osama bin Banana because these boys already got 5 stars. Humans pulled up with the attack chopper already. They look down and see all the apes charging towards the end of the bridge. Hold on. That 5-star wonder level done brought out the SWAT team.
Let me pause you right there, chat. One, I don't see no tanks if we talk about all 5 stars. Yes, there's going to be SWAT. But no tanks, no nothing, no military, no nothing. If the military is not coming out to come find you, you're done.
They got a whole blockade set up with a head glitch and everything.
But that is
humans have guns, armor, a helicopter, and their opponent is a bunch of apes with nothing. What can they do? Throw their shit at y'all? There's no way this gets fumbled. Caesar continues to lead the apes forward with that Franklin Saint running for him, peeps the blockade and calls everyone to a halt by hitting the Black Lives Matter. But this is when Caesar's spidey senses kick in, and I already know what some of you racists thinking. Hey, why we need another monkey spider?
Don't you disrespect my boy Miles. I'ma let it slide.
Man, turning to see the cops on horses behind them, and now the apes getting treated like IG thoughts, getting hit from both sides. So Caesar shows why he's the greatest leader in fiction, telling KOBA to lead a troop of apes to climb on top of the bridge. They gotta use the environment to their advantage. They have no weapons, no nothing, so they go up into the fog. But they need to hit the humans from both sides, so Caesar hits the whoa, telling Maurice to lead a troop down below. And this
is some critical thinking from my boy Caesar right here, man. Let me just say, because man was thinking strategically, saying, okay, we're going to hit from both sides, up and down. Oh my God. Let's just say, if you want to put animal force in your freaking military, Caesar's your boy.
This is great strategies right here. Should definitely work as long as the helicopter up top is not giving elite callouts. Hey yo, Harambe, Curious George, King Kong, and LeBron are down below. As Maurice and a bunch more apes make their way over, swinging on the bridge like some vines. And Caesar is leading the third group that are on the bridge right smack in the middle of the fight. And I can't lie, they getting fucked up. The cops coming.
Now this scene pissed me off, I ain't gonna lie. I need to stop pausing. But man, this thing pissed me off. The moment they got the horses and coming through, I'm like, how the hell they get horses?
Through with their police brutality sticks, beating the life out of them when the only thing they're guilty of is trying to go to their natural habitat. These boys was chained up for years thinking about Forrest hitting the Jaden Smith.
I hate it here!
Nah, Karate Kid.
Caesar looks around and is seeing his team getting wiped, recognizing it's about damn time to put some numbers on the board. So he tackles one of the cops to the ground, knocking him out. Bro right here starts charging in, and out of everyone, he chooses to charge in towards Buck. Gorillas can run at 25 miles per hour, lift up to 4,000 pounds. Bro basically voluntarily signed up for the Tupac meet and greet. Buck charges in and with one fucking arm stops the horse.
No.
These horses...
Rest in peace, a police officer, because gorillas are vegetarian, but I know they'll beat your ass. You was not walking out of there without a limb cut ripped off.
Horses can weigh up to 2,000 pounds, plus the donut eater on top. That's like half a rod wave he's pushing away with one arm. He tries to hit Buck multiple times, but Buck is straight up taking them, but eventually just gets ripped off the horse. You know Buck was about to feast too, because he goes ahead and flips this man over like a pancake, but Caesar doesn't want any of the apes to kill the humans despite them being attacked. Nigga think I'm okay. So he tells Buck to chill out, stopping him from giving this man graham cracker bones, but Buck is like, okay, I can't kill him, but I'm leaving here with something. Giving that man his
PTSD.
Why he gotta leave the force. So we pan back over and see that KOBA has successfully led his troop to the top of the bridge. They're one strong gust of wind away from Black Widow walking up to them in hell like, you too, huh?
You too.
But the helicopter got the American sniper on it and he locks in, shooting down some random NPC AI-generated chimp. But all this did was enrage the rest of the apes, because Maurice sees him falling, knowing that even if he somehow survives that fall, that nigga can't swim, it's raps. So he tees up and him and the rest of the group starts charging in even harder now. The blockade up top is still very much in place to stop these boys from going home. They got guns with fully customizable bodies too, Kylie Jenner could relate. But Caesar's got a plan, because he hits the 11 from Stranger Things and all the gorillas sprint over to flip over the bus. The humans are confused. They think Caesar's plan is dumb. They just like,
Monkey, I do think it would be wiser for you to keep running.
But the gorillas push the bus within very close range while they're spraying until it eventually stops.
I want to know how that is not getting shot through. I know that's a bus, but you cannot tell me they're not shooting through that bus, bro. Especially with them freaking weapons, you cannot tell me. They are shooting through that bus. Come on now.
Moving. The cops thought they won, but those bullets were clearly weaker than Drake's disses. Short, Kendrick, and you got diddied when you were little. What type of roast were those? They see a lone horse riding through, and there's Caesar showing his ally again, as KOBA's squad drops down from the top, causing havoc. While they're getting apes rained on them from above, the squad from down below makes the move, climbing on top of the bridge, and bro right here got the only correct expression in a situation like this, with them tight-ass pants on. Usually orangutans are actually really chill creatures for real. They just want to vibe with their flat and Squidward faces.
Nah, you hit my nigga.
Once you kidnap them, as he destroys the gun. KOBA's squad hit him from the top, Maurice's squad hit him from the bottom, and now Caesar's squad in the middle is like, oh yeah, just for spraying me with a hose, fuck nigga. Straight free eats out there. Rocking out here looking like an old man. My boy rocking that Stephen A. Smith. But he looking young right now, dodging a bullet and jumping through the window, knocking this man out. Caesar is out here Harriet Tubmaning it up, orchestrating this whole escape plan, because all he does is point and 3 apes start jumping this car, reversing halfway off the bridge. He now has to pick between being ape food or shark food. Poor guy is stuck between a rock and a White Castle. If that ain't a hard place...
I forget, they're on San Francisco Bridge, bro. They're gonna be shark food, bro. If they fall on that... That dude that literally fell from the top, oh, my boy is done, bro.
What is? whipping out the smallest gun he could find, getting thrown off by Buck. And I don't care what you try to tell me, that
And
was a
human
body
food
he
as
just
well.
caught. Rocket's using their helmets like pom-poms, and the rest of the squad is celebrating like they just won Game 7 because the humans skedaddling out of here. But that celebrating got
Y'all
cut
is
faster
not
than
running with
Journey
all them
because the
guns.
helicopter pulls up with a goddamn LMG spraying these boys. And this pussy right here is snitching for him to shoot at Caesar. You cut off.
They call them a COD attack job. Oh man!
The head of the snake and the body will follow. Without Caesar, these niggas might confuse the ocean for a forest. Caesar manages to hop in the cop car and find some chains lying there. Using his big brain, he runs over, swinging it around, and Tom Brady's that hoe at them, knocking them both down.
I remember that. I was like, how is your head not cut off? My chains? Your head would be out.
In the helicopter passenger seat, whips out his pistol and starts spraying at Caesar, but he's of course on a helicopter.
I wouldn't recommend anybody to try.
Like Floyd Mayweather on a spelling test. Buck sees this and pushes Caesar out the way, protecting him. He saw that man Caesar speak. As far as he's concerned, this is Jesus now. There's no way we're letting him die. Buck, while taking multiple shots, long jumps onto the helicopter to beat his ass. We can't see what's happening in there, but I can only imagine it sounds something like this. The helicopter crashes and Caesar runs over to see that the pistol don't turn Buck into Swiss cheese.
Oh, not my boy.
And it's rest in peace to big homie. While Caesar is mourning his friend who got lit up, the main guy who caused all of this starts begging for Caesar's help, and he looking at him like, oh, wasn't you talking crazy before?
So what, you fat, you ugly, and you stink, monkey? Shut up with your ugly ass.
So Caesar hits his ass with a pump fake, walking away, giving KOBA the nod. Just looking at poor KOBA, you can tell the doctors was in there trolling. What if we attach his eyeball here?
Nah, this boy doing some messed up stuff to him. He had a personal vendetta with that man, bro. KOBA?
Here.
What is it, KOBA?
Pushing off the
KOBA.
bridge with no mercy, and that right there tells you a lot about KOBA. So fast forwarding to the second movie, the experimentations on the apes has led to a virus that continues to heighten their intelligence and is turning the humans into short bus riders, killing off a lot of us. Caesar's got a kingdom now, and he's trying to avoid a war with the human settlement camp to preserve life. But KOBA's not feeling that. He wants to slaughter every human for turning him into some otherworldly looking creature.
Hey,
so while Caesar and the humans have a truce,
alive,
KOBA's looking for Caesar and just pushes little bro right here to the ground for no reason. The dad comes through and is trying to save his son, just like, hey, chill out, Franken Ape, we all friends here. KOBA was about to take that man's arm off and beat him with it, but Caesar's best friend Maurice steps in to defend his orders of a truce with the humans. KOBA starts calling out Caesar's name like he's his pops. Bro's forgetting his place. Caesar arrives, and that's when KOBA starts calling him out.
Bro, look at how he's looking at him,
Bro's
bro.
forgetting his place. Caesar arrives.
Look at that. It's like the moment your dad comes home, I'm like, and you know the teacher called. You are dead, man.
And that's when KOBA starts calling him out
in front of dead in the eye.
Started telling everyone that Caesar ain't even really one of us for real. That nigga used to be rocking sweaters back in the day, hitting that man with the brilliance, Clarence, and his parents have a real good marriage. He asked Caesar, man, are you even still repping Ape anymore? Poking him in his chest. Caesar's like, am I still repping Ape?
And to this day,
tackling KOBA, and they go tumbling, KOBA somehow ending up on top. But Caesar looks up and sees people recording. His life done flashed before his eyes. My boy had to lock in, flipping them over to be on top of KOBA, and starts beating this man's face in crazy. With the way KOBA already looking, Caesar might accidentally mess around and make this man handsome. Caesar grabs him by the throat and starts bashing the back of his head against the ground. They got human guests there, and they looking at him like,
this nigga is crazy. You fucked up.
But Caesar lives by a code of fuck bitches get bananas, and less importantly, ape do not kill ape. So he doesn't kill KOBA. Goes as far.
I wouldn't trust that. Some nigga, I gotta say, some niggas got that. I'm just kidding, y'all. Not literally. Well, zombie apocalypse. If something happens, shit. Survival of the fittest.
As to when KOBA asks him for forgiveness, he gives it to him. But KOBA did not let that slide, so later on he waddled out and got a gun from the humans, then came back and gave Caesar that JFK treatment, shot him right in the shoulder. but Caesar was able to hop into the healing chamber and ended up surviving. He also managed to follow the scent of ugliness all the way over to this construction tower to find KOBA. And at this point, KOBA's ruined everything.
Boy, this man holding that gun like, who the hell is you?
Got mad apes killed, started a war with humans, and burned down their...
Nah, that war charge was crazy in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Oh my god. KOBA was different, bro. He led a whole charge against... This man was going to win against tanks, LMGs, and this boy had horses, bro, and guns. Nah.
Secured his spot on Crash Out. But this is when Caesar drops the coldest line in film history.
Caesar, weak. KOBA, weaker.
KOBA throws the gun away and kicks Caesar down, jumps on him, but gets kicked away. And I can't lie, my boy Caesar starts getting pieced up, because KOBA hits him with a double overhand, right slap, another double overhand, left. And then with the exact same hand he just hit him with, on the way back, backhands him. And even though he's my GOAT, I can't lie, Caesar's getting cooked right now. What do I look like trying to deny that LeBron doesn't know lyrics? That nigga was on live talking about some shabba ding dong. KOBA pushes him, but Caesar grabs KOBA, having the both of them fall down, taking hard hits. KOBA having a cut on his side. And that right there was the final straw for KOBA. He said, oh
if you see bloody, you better go rage.
Kept that shit on me. Looking around for something to use and grabs a metal beam to use as a weapon. And they begin this Super Smash Bros. Ass level as KOBA just chases him through this.
Oh, damn. Oh, my Sprite bottle. Shit. Anyway. First of all, if you grab a weapon at any moment, you know, I can't say that. I'm going to get a freaking... Ooh, YouTube's gonna be on my ass. Let's just say you a coward. Straight coward. Cause grab a weapon. Yeah, straight coward.
This big obstacle course, swinging and missing on every single one. KOBA with that Hall of Fame chase down badge catches up to Caesar and swings twice.
I'm a runner, you're a track star.
Caesar picks up Russell Westbrook's jump shot and throws it at KOBA's wound. Caesar then quickly scurries over and picks up a shield. He trying to be the next Captain America. I know one of y'all racist ass probably was thinking, well, he succeeded. KOBA begins wilding out, banging on the makeshift shield over and over again, eventually smacking it out of Caesar's hands. KOBA been standing like an old man this whole time, like, my hip. Bro not even trying to be low-key with it, basically wearing a hit me here sign over his head. He goes for a hit and Caesar hits him right in the wound. That little baby ass scratch got KOBA in shambles as he swings and misses, getting hit again. How are you losing to an ape recovering from a gunshot wound he suffered 30 minutes ago? KOBA starts pounding and beating on Caesar's back again as Caesar hits him in the wound once more. They're both super tired. Caesar's stumbling backwards, looking like Steve Rogers after jumping. Being mad about his parents being killed. So KOBA pulls down all the...
How is he gonna get mad for letting Tony's parents being killed? He killed his parents. I know freaking Bucky was mind control, but come on now.
These metal rods, but last minute Caesar's able to dodge out the way, and this is when Caesar's instincts kick in, using the chains as vines while they monkey joust. If you didn't know though, Commissioner Gordon is in this movie, and he's dealt with psychotic Ronald McDonald's and evil shitman, so he knows how weird stuff could get. And he decides to blow up the building where all the apes are, causing the entire thing to implode on itself. Now I want y'all to see right here really illustrates the difference between these two characters. Caesar gets up and the first thing he does is go to help others. Meanwhile, KOBA gets up, sees an ape in need, grabs the metal off of him, only to grab the gun and puts it back. He's selfish. He never really cared about saving apes.
This is why I never mess with KOBA. Ever. Like, dude was different, but he was different for a reason. This man is not it. Let's get back to the video. But man, KOBA is not it.
Probably the type to record himself doing good deeds. Hey y'all, look how I just gave these broke niggas a band. KOBA starts spraying, hitting an innocent bystander in the process.
Don't
Caesar's
distract him.
camping behind the structure, but manages to throw a pile of rebar metals at KOBA, but he misses. Whoever customized the gun KOBA got the extended mag with 500 bullets, cause somehow still not in need of reloading, KOBA sprays and hits more reach. And that's too far.
Yeah, I always wondered the physics on that. I'm like, how did this man does not know how to reload a gun. How did he get a new gun?
Maurice don't be doing shit. This like being a Jack Black hater. Fuck you so jolly for, nigga. So Caesar jumps off, tackling KOBA, sending the both of them rolling down the scaffolding. Caesar managed to roll somewhere safe, but KOBA wasn't so lucky. He got so desperate he even tried to use Caesar's words against him. Remember what you be saying? Apes don't kill apes. Caesar grabs his hand, but then is like, wait a minute. Looks around and sees all the damage that KOBA has caused. Stares KOBA right in his face, which is a tall task, and tells him, you are not ape. Hitting him with the same move he hit the guy in the first movie with, a pump fake. Letting go of his hand and letting Caesar hit the Mufasa, ending all the madness.
And that wraps it right there, man, cause KOBA, he deserved it, bro. Oh damn, my light. I'm gonna end it right there, y'all. I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and officially gone dark. But anyway, retro. Oh, woo!